From Arkansas' streaming news leader, this is THV 11 Morning News at 7 on THV 11 Plus.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us here on THV 11 Plus as we continue THV 11 Morning News, getting you set for your Thursday, whether you're off to work, whether you're off to school, or whether you just want to stay home, enjoy the day.
And dream of Italian cake.
If you want Italian cream cake, this is the place for you.
If you saw that, you'll know.
It's very delicious.
You can find it on THV11.com.
Yes, yeah, it'll be on YouTube and Facebook. Eat it up. We got another episode coming up in just a little bit. And yeah, it's going to be great. So I teased the folks at the end of the 6:30 show that there would be traffic. I lied to you. I apologize.
No, it's happening now. You just meant in a few minutes.
I missed the timing by 3 minutes.
There you go.
I do apologize.
Yeah. Eventually, there's going to be traffic.
I was told
and there will be traffic.
Would be no math in this segment. So
no.
Go ahead, please.
I want to show this beautiful sunrise, our first shot here with our live traffic camera, because it's just beautiful and we don't have any accidents or any slowdowns to talk about. We can see on the 430 River Bridge that traffic is starting to pick up. Our volume is picking up a little bit. A few more cars since the last time that we looked at this shot. But yeah, I wanted to keep this up just because it is so beautiful here over the Arkansas River Bridge with this sunrise this morning. Here's a look at that live traffic map. And we are starting to see a little bit of a slowdown there at the North Terminal interchange and here. No major slowdowns, but it is 40 miles per hour right here at the Otter Creek exit on 30 eastbound. So it's starting. It's just not bad yet, but it is 7:01. So in the 7 o'clock hour is when we start to see that, Tracy. At least it's going to be a nice drive as far as the weather.
Oh, for sure. Now, you had a beautiful sunrise. I've got a beautiful sunrise. Let me get out of the way here and look at that. Look how beautiful that is. It is. It's a nice day. It's a little chilly out there, so grab that light jacket, the hoodie as the kids are heading out. You'll need it, but all that sun's going to warm us up nicely today. Rain chances do start to pop into our area, especially as we're heading into Saturday, but I think Friday is going to be mostly dry, which is good news, and Sunday as well. We are talking more about this drought condition that we are seeing across a good portion. It's expanded a bit, again, this extreme area. So it does make its way down into central Arkansas. So we need that rain that is coming this weekend. We, of course, have that weather impact alert for Saturday because we are going to see some heavier pockets of rain as well. Now, the whole state should get a good soaking rain, which is good news because we certainly need it. Right now, we are mainly looking at clear skies out there. We've got more of a northeasterly wind, and that temperature is a little bit cooler, right about 15 degrees cooler than what we saw yesterday. But you're starting out this morning right at 37. So again, light jacket, but this afternoon looking for that high in the low 60s.
We begin with the THV 11 update. Authorities in Arizona are pursuing more than 18,000 tips, and the search goes on for the mother of Today's Show host Savannah Guthrie.
Investigators say new evidence has emerged near the area where the 84-year-old disappeared. CBS News correspondent Bradley Blackburn has the very latest from New York.
FBI search teams were seen walking roadways around Tucson and the Catalina foothills, scouring for clues in the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. A source close to the investigation confirms to CBS News 2 black gloves were recovered from the search and sent for DNA testing. The New York Post reports that authorities had found a black glove near the crime scene that's similar to ones worn by the masked individual in security camera images from the night the 84-year-old disappeared.
There are a cascade, like a waterfall of leads that come directly from that video.
Retired FBI Special Agent Lance Lysing says the video images could be the key to helping investigators break the case.
We're going to hope that a family member, a friend, somebody who knows that person is going to report them. That's the tip you need.
The Pima County Sheriff's Department says thousands of new tips have been received since the footage was released. A neighbor says authorities also questioned her about her home surveillance cameras, particularly from the night Guthrie disappeared.
They did ask specifically for the 31st of January and the morning of the 1st of February. And then they wanted to know if we saw anything suspicious on our cameras.
Meanwhile, TMZ says it received another unverified ransom note Wednesday related to the case, though this time the sender is someone claiming to offer information on an alleged kidnapper. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, New York.
The FBI and Pima County Sheriff, along with the Guthrie family, continue to ask the public to come forward with any information that could help with the investigation.
Authorities have set up multiple tip lines, and the FBI is offering a $50,000 reward for information to help bring Nancy Guthrie home. Happening today, an 18-year-old accused of killing a woman outside Park Plaza Mall is to go before a judge. Abdelrahman Ahmed Salam is pleading not guilty on grounds of mental disease or defect in the January 2025 shooting death of 47-year-old Cynthia Gregory. Police accuse Salam of killing Gregory during an attempted robbery in the mall parking lot. Salam is charged with capital murder, aggravated robbery, and aggravated assault.
We also have an update this morning on a story we brought to you yesterday. A burglary suspect on the run in Washita County is now in custody. Deputies say they arrested David Davenport Wednesday morning. Davenport allegedly barricaded himself inside a home near Mustin Lake, as East Camden, when officers tried to serve a warrant. He managed to escape into the woods on Tuesday night, but authorities spotted him crossing a clearing into Calhoun County before making the arrest. 7:06 this morning, a case that captivated the nation is back before the courts.
Former South Carolina attorney Alex Murdoch is asking the state Supreme Court to overturn his 2023 murder convictions. As you recall, a jury found Murdoch guilty in the shooting deaths of his wife and son. Justices heard arguments Wednesday over whether a court official improperly spoke with jurors during the trial.
Prosecutors say any comments made were brief and did not influence the verdict, but Murdoch's attorneys argue those interactions compromised his right to a fair trial.
I've never seen a factual pattern like this, where the clerk of court, sets out to influence the verdict, to get a guilty verdict for financial gain.
This court has expressed that jurors are presumed to take that oath very seriously, that they're presumed to be people of ordinary firmness, that they are not presumed to blow with the winds of every opinion that swirls around them.
Justices also reviewed whether testimony about Murdoch's financial crimes should have been allowed as evidence. The court has not said when it will issue a ruling. In election news, Missy Wardlaw will remain on the ballot in the Republican primary for a state house seat in southeast Arkansas. The Arkansas Supreme Court ruling yesterday that a 2018 hot check case resolved through a bond forfeiture does not count as a conviction. The court found Wardlaw never appeared before a judge or was found guilty, even though the docket used the word guilty. Her opponent, Kyle Day, filed the challenge. Both candidates will now appear on the ballot when early voting begins next week.
That is the latest twist in legal wrangling over the state constitution's ban on people convicted of certain crimes from holding office. But it's not the only one here in Arkansas. The Supreme Court is also weighing another disqualification appeal. Casey Reed is trying to get back on the ballot in the primary for a state house seat in Saline and Grant County. A candidate removed from office a few years ago as well, Christina Gully, plans to hold a news conference today to push for her case to be re-examined in light of the Wardlaw decision.
It's very, very important that we get the vote out and we maintain our conservative board.
A race that's supposed to be nonpartisan is now taking on a political tone with early voting just a week away. The contest for seats on the Pulaski County Special School District Board is now drawing attention after candidates appeared at a local Republican Party meeting.
Some are now questioning whether party politics are influencing the race. THV 11's Tamer Knight joins us with details from inside the meeting. Good morning, Tamer.
Well, Karen Hayden, that video we just saw shows school board member Karen Maynard at a local Republican Party meeting saying the district needs to stay conservative. She then introduced fellow board member Heather Smith, who is running for re-election in Zone 3. Maynard also serves as president of North Pulaski Republican Women. Maynard and Smith did not respond to our request for comment. However, other school board candidates did. Candidate Bradley Morrison said if those statements are true, they raise serious questions about how decisions are being made, and went on to say, when partisan considerations enter the conversation, trustee roads and the focus shifts away from what truly matters. James Jackson, another board candidate, said, "It's disappointing to see anybody in a school board capacity make this race about political parties. The focus should be on the students as well as the educators who are directly involved in guiding our students every day." Now, the State Election Commission says Arkansas law does not prohibit nonpartisan candidates from seeking support from political party members. Again, early voting begins next Tuesday. Reporting for THV 11 News, I'm Tamer Knight.
Tamara, thank you. Now let's turn back to Ashley King and get a check of the roads if the volume's picking up as we get closer to, well, the work hour.
That's right. Yeah, we're looking at the North Terminal interchange right now where we're seeing it start to slow down just a little bit, and it is definitely increasing across the metro area. This is at the North Hills exit here on 30, so you can see quite a bit of volume there. It's really starting to slow down as it gets to the 30 interchange. So let's take a closer look at how slowly it's moving here. Looking at that North Terminal interchange first, and you can see right there on 40 westbound, 23 miles per hour. So already really slow there. Not too bad though on 30 westbound. Once you go get onto 30 westbound, you're headed towards the Arkansas River Bridge. And then we're just looking at 30 eastbound where it's not backed up too bad from the 430 interchange. Right now it's just 45 miles per hour right there before the 30 interchange, so that's around the Otter Creek exit. Let's look and see, actually 36 miles per hour if you're looking at 30 eastbound right before Alexander. So starting to slow down quite a bit, and we'll check it again in a few minutes. At least it's a beautiful morning. We've seen some great sunrises, Tracy.
Oh, it's beautiful out there. Now the temperature's a little chilly, but we're going to see it warm up as well very quickly. Again, without that cloud cover, allow those temperatures to sink just a little bit. 37 as we're starting the morning off here at the 7 o'clock hour, but again, nice day ahead. We are looking for those low to mid 60s here in Central Arkansas, maybe even a few of those 70s down south. No matter where you are today, it's going to be beautiful in Arkansas. But as we're looking ahead, we do have our Valentine's Day weather impact alert. We're not expecting widespread severe weather. However, there's going to be a lot of folks out and about. So you're going to need to make sure that you are carrying that umbrella with you and just watching that radar. We are going to have some periods of heavy rain throughout the day from start to finish, honestly. And some of those could give some localized flooding as well. So again, not looking necessarily for severe weather. We could see a few storms, especially as we're heading south, but overall not too bad as long as you don't mind a little rain. But things are looking good today, and even into Friday, we'll start to see those clouds moving in as we're heading into Saturday in the overnight hours, and then they're going to come in and that rain is going to stick around all day long. We'll talk more about this and time everything out for you coming up.